Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I believe you are doing fine wherever you are watching this from. In our company, we do greet good morning any time of the day, be it in the morning, be it in the afternoon, be it in the evening. We do say good morning. Why? Because morning symbolizes hope. There is a book I read some time back by Chinua Achebe, and there is a very famous quote told by Chinua Achebe, and it goes that yesterday is not today, today is not tomorrow. Every day rises fresh from the hands of Were. Were means the Almighty or the Most High. So every single day rises fresh. Every single day we wake up is always an opportunity to conquer. Every single day is always an opportunity to reinvent our lives and to redefine our reality. So my today's topic is going to be on prospecting rules. And I believe you've heard of this term prospecting. Maybe not once, maybe not twice, but several times. So I'm going to talk to you about prospecting in the simplest language possible. I'm going to make it very simple and easy to understand. No matter who you are, you're going to understand this in the simplest, because I've put it in the simplest language possible. Now, what is prospecting? Prospecting is the art of connecting with new people with an intention of knowing them genuinely. Connecting with new people, underline the word connecting, and underline the word new people, and underline the word knowing them genuinely. That is what prospecting is, and underline the word art. So prospecting being an art simply means it can be learned by any person. You understand? Whether you are, irrespective of how old you are in this business, irrespective of your education level, you can learn it. Remember, it is a process, and there is always a formula towards prospecting. Remember, at the end of the day, your main goal is to get a yes. A yes simply means getting someone getting into your business, getting someone saying yes to your opportunity. For someone to say yes, you must apply this formula: R plus TC plus I plus P plus S plus A. R stands for rapport. I'm going to explain later on what rapport means. Trust and credibility, that is TC. I stands for information, P stands for problem, S stands for solution, then A stands for action. Let me help you understand this. I believe you are following, and I believe you are already enjoying. Rapport simply means breaking the ice. Then I believe you understand what trust and credibility means. Now, after creating trust and credibility, you obtain information from your prospect. How? By asking them open-ended questions. The moment you obtain information from someone, you are going to get their dreams, you're going to get their desires, you're going to get their needs, you're going to understand their pains. You understand? And by having all that, now you are going to create a problem, or get a problem from the information they have given you. Then after getting the problem, you provide a solution to their problem. Maybe their problem is finances, maybe their problem is health, maybe their problem is time freedom. Then you give them a solution. By giving them a solution, they take action by starting the business. That is how simple it is. Now, what are the ways of prospecting? You can prospect on one-on-one basis. You meet someone in a bank, you prospect them. You meet someone in your church, you prospect them. You meet someone in your mosque, you prospect them. You meet someone in a mall, you prospect them. It can also be done through direct inboxing. That is online direct inboxing. You message people directly. It can also be done through attraction marketing. Attraction marketing simply means making posts about lifestyle. Then curiosity marketing. Curiosity marketing simply means making posts that makes your prospects want to know what you are into. You can also use contact recommendation. I believe you've heard of contact recommendation before. You can also use flyers. You can give out flyers in institutions of learning, in churches, in social gatherings. You can also give out posts. You can also use posters. You can use questionnaires, then online survey forms. So those are the ways that you can use to prospect. Now, after understanding the ways of prospecting, then what are the tips and the rules of prospecting? I'll keep it simple and short, as you can see on my screen. Very, very simple and short. And I believe you are going to understand every bit of my explanation. Number one rule of prospecting is that you must brand. There is a video about branding. So before you watch this video, I believe you've watched the video on branding. So I don't want to talk much about it. We have the second tip is that you must have a target audience. Yes, before you prospect, you must know which people am I targeting, which age group, Gen Zs, millennials, baby boomers, which category of old people, middle-aged people, young people. Am I targeting students? Which people? Am I targeting employed people? Am I targeting Kenyans in diaspora? Am I targeting Zambians? You must have a target audience. You understand? Am I targeting nurses, doctors, teachers? You must have a target audience. You must be authentic. Yes, you must be your authentic self. People will never trust you if you are not authentic. Another thing is that you must learn to create curiosity. The only way you are going to create curiosity is by not giving too much information while prospecting. The moment you give too much information, then you kill the curiosity. Create rapport. I've talked about creating rapport, so I won't talk about it again. Now, how to create rapport? Number one, be presentable. You must be presentable. For you to break an ice with someone, for someone to trust you, for someone to like you, you must be presentable. If it's online, you must have a professional profile photo and have professional pictures on your profile and professional content on your profile. I've talked about that in the video about branding, so I won't talk much about that. Then another thing is that you give sincere compliments, not just compliments, but sincere compliments. Your compliments have to be very, very sincere. Don't lie to your prospect. They know. Your prospect can tell that you are lying to them, that you are flattering them. Don't flatter your prospect. Give genuine and sincere compliments about their dress code, about their hair, about their shoes. You understand? About their names and so many other things that you can compliment. Then use the right choice of words. Don't use ambiguous words. Avoid ambiguous words. Avoid words that can intimidate your prospects. You understand? Then another thing is that find a common goal. This is very, very important. One of the easiest ways to connect to someone and make someone like you and trust you is having a common goal. For example, I come from Siaya, I'm a Luo. If I get someone and I realize they are Luo like I will speak with them my native language. That alone is enough for that person to trust me. That is how it is done. Understand? So find a common goal. Did you attend the same school? Do you live in the same city? If you share, maybe you share names, Did you go to the same university or the same college? Get my point? Do you go to the same church? Do you share the same religion? Maybe you are wearing the same watches, the same type of watch. Maybe the person is wearing the same shoe you are wearing. Find anything common. Find anything common. Maybe you are from the same county. Anything common. Maybe all of you are Manchester United fans. Understand? Just find something common between you. Then ask open-ended questions. The only way you're going to obtain information from your prospect is by asking them open-ended questions. Questions that needs explanation. Never ask your prospect yes or no questions. No. Always ask open-ended questions. Questions that encourages explanation. How? What? Understand? Why? The moment you ask such questions, this person will express themselves, and by them expressing themselves, you are going to obtain information about them. You are going to understand their desires. You are going to understand their pains. You are going to understand their struggles. And by understanding that, you are going to give them a solution. And through that solution, they are going to take action, which is joining your business. As simple as that. Understand? Right. The next step towards prospecting, or the next tip, or the next prospecting rule is that don't be weird. Don't be weird. Don't act weirdly. Don't dress weirdly. Don't talk weirdly. You understand? Remember, it's a process. Yes, you don't meet someone. Never try to close someone instantly. The worst mistake that most people do is that they meet someone now and they want to share the business now, and they want that person to sign in now. No, it never works like that. It is a process. There is a process between getting to meet someone and them joining the business. There must be a process. It's not a one-time thing. Understand? Then understand that not every person will join the business. Yes, the moment you have that at the back of your mind, you won't be worried. Not everyone will join your business. Expect it, that some people won't. Another point is that never prejudge your prospects. Yes, never prejudge. Don't say that, you know what, I don't think this one can get started. No, that is not your work. Your work is to, prospect the person, keep in touch, and share the opportunity when the time is right. Okay? Then another tip about prospecting is that do not approach everyone the same way. By the way, this is very, very important. Do not approach everyone the same way. You understand? The way you prospect a Gen Z is not the same way you prospect someone who is 60 years of age. You get my point? The way you prospect a student is not the same way you prospect a corporate who is, let's say, a banker or a doctor. It's not the same way. The way you prospect a man is not the same way you prospect a lady. There are compliments you can give to a lady, but you can't give them to a man. You get my point? So you must understand that you don't have to approach everyone the same way. If you approach everyone the same way, you will be weird. Then another thing that you have to understand about prospecting is that consistency is key. Now listen to me and listen good. I've come across so many new members in our business who joins the business. I teach them prospecting. They do it for 2 days and they tell me, you know what? The systems you've taught me doesn't work. The principles you taught me doesn't work. No, they don't work. They themselves are not working, not the systems. You don't prospect, today and tomorrow. And if you fail to see results, you come to me and tell me that whatever I taught you doesn't work. No, it never works like that. You have to be consistent. And let me tell you something, prospecting is a lifetime process. You don't stop prospecting. You don't. Let me ask you a question. If you are in car business would you stop looking for customers? Unless you want to get out of business. That's it. If you are in business, you can never stop connecting to new people, because by connecting to new people is the only way you are going to grow any business in this world. That's it. Any business. That is why you see big companies, doing adverts every single time. Why? Because they want to outreach new people. That's it. Then another thing is that target the right prospects. I know I've told you not to prejudge your prospects, but as much as you don't have to prejudge, you can save your time by focusing on quality over quantity. Focus on what? Quality over quantity. How? How do you do it? Number one, focus on people with authority to buy, people with influence. Prioritize such people with influence, people who are already leaders. We have so many people with that quality out there. We have church leaders, we have school leaders, we have so many. We have political leaders, we have leaders of clubs, we have so many leaders out there. Understand? And they are the right people for our business. The second category of people you should target are people with the ability to buy. Listen to me. You can talk to so many people and still not get results if you are talking to two broke people alone. Don't just share your business. Don't just target people who are broke, people who are suffering. No, you are in business to make money. That is the truth. That's a fact, right? You are in business to make money, not to do presentations, not to invite, not to prospect. The end result of all these things we are doing is to make money. That's a fact. So if you are targeting people who doesn't have money to buy, then it means that you don't want to make money. You get my point? So always prioritize. Make it a priority to target people who have the money. That's how simple it is. Be intentional, by the way. Be intentional. It will make your work easier. You understand? Then another quality is that target people who have need, either need of the product or need of the opportunity. You understand? Then the right prospect must be in a hurry to get started. The moment you are having someone and they are too much reluctant, they might not be the right people for your business. Then the right prospect must be willing to listen. If you're having a prospect and they are not willing to listen, that is not the right person for your business, and don't spend too much time on them. Get the point? So those are the ways in which you can use to get or to connect, or the qualities of the right people you need to target. Very, very important. Very, very important, by the way. Target people with those qualities. It will make your work easier and it will make you grow faster in the business. Now, another tip about prospecting is that your market prospects has nothing to do with your long-term success. I know at this point of time you had already exposed your warm market prospects to the business, and maybe some of them have joined and maybe some of them have not joined, and you are wondering, now that they have not joined the business, maybe only 2 or 3 or 5 or 10 have joined, does it mean that now I'm finished? No, you are not finished. In fact, you are just getting started, because your market prospect list has nothing to do with your long-term success in this business. With or without them, you should succeed with or without them. Even if none of them joined your business, you should still succeed. Get my point? Now, when it comes to prospecting, be intentional about education and understanding. Your intention should be to educate and understanding, and to help people understand the business, not making people join your business. The moment you approach people with an intention of making them join your business, they can smell your desperation and they will run away. They will turn into I am not joining mode, and you're going to have hard time signing them up. Then another thing is that always put yourself out there. Yes, put yourself. You can't prospect while hiding from the internet and hiding from the outside world. No, you must put your face out there, either on the internet or in the streets. Be in social events. Go to church, attend weddings, attend ceremonies, attend these social events. Join, get to join new hobbies. Let's say, for example, going to the gym. Meet new people in the gym. Maybe playing golf. Meet people in the playing golf while playing golf in the golf field. You understand? Then also put your face on the internet. Social media is a whole world. Social media, is a global space where you can connect to people all over the world, not only in Africa, not only in Asia, not only in Europe, but across the world. You have the entire world on your hand. Inside that thing you're holding in your hand, that gadget, you can connect to any person anywhere. That is the beauty of our business. Understand? Then provide value to your prospects. Always provide value to your prospects. Provide valuable content depending on the needs, the desires, the problems, and the pains and the struggles of your prospect. Another important point is that it is a numbers game, my friend. Understand this and understand this good. It is a numbers game. You don't talk to 5 people on Facebook and you come to my inbox telling me, you know what? Facebook prospecting does not work. I have tried. You've done nothing. It is a numbers game. You don't give out 20 flyers in your church, and if none of them reaches out to you, you say that flyers doesn't work. No, that is not how it is done. You don't give out 15 or 5 questionnaires and no one reaches out to you, then you start complaining that the system doesn't work. No, it is a numbers game, and I want to dare you, be crazy with numbers. When it comes to numbers, always be crazy. Go all in and overcommit. Don't play small. The moment you play small, you are finished. You can never make it in our business if you're not going to get your numbers right. You cannot. I can tell you, I'm telling you a fact. You cannot succeed in network marketing business if you don't get your numbers right. Go massive with numbers. Then keep in contact with them. You don't reach out to your prospects once and then that is the end of it. No. Keep in contact with them. Keep in contact with your prospects. Then as I conclude, another tip or prospecting rule is that you must have a prospects list. Very, very important. In fact, at this point of time, while you are listening to me, if you don't have a prospect list, I want you to understand that you are not in business. You are in a social club. And this is not a social club. This is a business that needs to be treated as one. If you don't have a prospects book, I'm not talking about a paper, I'm talking about a book. If you don't have a book where you do write people you connect to, I want you to understand that you are doing an injustice to your business, you are doing an injustice to your life, and you are doing an injustice to the lives of the people connected to you, because you're not going to make it without it. You understand? Then another thing is that you have to focus on many exposures. Yes, make it a priority to take your prospects through many exposures before getting them or before expecting them to sign in. Then detach emotions. Detach yourself from the outcome. Whether someone is going to be interested or not, that should never get into your emotion. That should never get into your heart. You understand? Another thing is that you have to be positive. Yes, have a positive expectation that the persons you are connecting with are going to sign in. Expect positive results. Don't talk to people and you are negative already, saying that, you know what, I don't think they can join. No. Remember this, your attitude always affects your actions. Your attitude will affect how you relate with your prospects. Your attitude will affect your energy. And that is the most important thing. So you must be positive. Another important point is that after having the list, add to the list daily. What do I mean? Every single day before you sleep and when you wake up, make it a priority to add new people into your list. Have a target. Have a target of people you want to be adding on your list every single blessed day and commit to it without fail. Another thing is that, post about lifestyle. We've talked about that. Avoid posts about breakups. Yes, you don't have to expose some things. The moment you make such posts, your prospects won't take you serious. You understand? Be professional. Then make curiosity posts. I've talked about that. Then finally, as I conclude about prospecting rules, always be excited and energetic. Let me be honest with you. By mastering this, you can be one of the greatest networkers in the world. By mastering how to be excited all the time and be energetic, you can always sponsor anytime, any day, anywhere. Do you know what? By someone just feeling your excitement and energy, that alone is enough for someone to trust that the business works. You can't be talking to a prospect who is struggling with their life and you want to bring more struggles to their life by frowning in front of them, by dissipating your negative energy to them. No. People already have problems with their lives. People are suffering from lifestyle diseases. People are struggling with diabetes, cancer, arthritis. People don't have time freedom. People work their entire life, every single day, 24/7. You understand? People are not satisfied with their jobs, not with their salaries, and people are going through a lot. So if you're meeting someone and you meet them, and you want to add, negative energy towards their life, do you think they will do business with you? They won't. They will run away. So always be excited. Always be energetic. And by saying all that, I believe I've done justice to help you understand, the principles and the rules behind prospecting. Now, I'm going to touch on something just shortly. There are prospecting scripts. There are prospecting scripts and tools. So after watching this video, I want you to get to your upline to get these tools. Scripts for flyers are there. Scripts for questionnaires are there. Scripts for online survey forms are there. Scripts to put on posters are there. Scripts to use on Facebook are there. Scripts to use on TikTok are there. Scripts for direct approach are there. Scripts for indirect approach are there. So immediately after watching this video, listen to me. Get to your upline's inbox and tell them to send you all the prospecting scripts, and also ask them to teach you how to use those scripts. See you at the top.